Hello YouTube. Please forgive my shine and my coffee. We are currently under a heat wave and it is very early. This is a video about making videos when you have no business making videos. Don't let anybody tell you you have no business doing anything. This is more a video about making videos when you have no equipment, and no money. If you want to start any project, don't let things like this hold you back. In our particular society, we pride ourselves on the definition of power and success as being famous, having influence, money, possessions. Those are the ways that we mark success. In a way, just doing a thing because you want to do it, just for the joy of it, is audacious. It can strike people as strange. Well, why would you get on YouTube if you don't expect, or even mind if anyone ever watches you? Because it's fun. It's fun for me to do this. I found joy in it. I'm not sure why. I haven't figured that out. I'll figure it out along the way. And if I find more joy, maybe I'll invest more time, more energy, and more money. But I'm doing this for the joy of it. Don't ever let these notions of I'm not good enough, I don't deserve to be somewhere, people will judge me, prevent you from trying something you might want to try, whether it's YouTube or rock climbing, whatever it is. Even if you don't have any equipment, I mean, I wouldn't suggest rock climbing with no equipment. That would be really dangerous. You should get an instructor and go to a class and stuff, obviously. But if you fall on your ass, you fall on your ass. It's just for the fun of the experience. I don't mind if I get criticism because my mindset is different. My mindset in doing this is not about getting followers. This is a fun, instant gratification project for me. And whenever you think there are obstacles, you just need to think a little bit differently. If I were to want to do this for whatever reason, though I highly doubt it, as a serious thing, you should never take anything in life too seriously. If I were to seriously, where did my coffee go? If I were to seriously want to get into YouTube and do this as a profession or something, then maybe I would invest more of my time and energy into it, but there's a balance that's required in life, and it's important for me to maintain that balance. I invest enough time and energy into this hobby. I'm pumping out a video a day at this point, especially with no editing equipment, which I'm going to get soon, which that'll be fun. It's free, just how I like it. Use what you have. You don't have to go and spend a lot of money to begin a hobby. You just have to be creative. It's really good for your mind to think outside the box. Think outside the box. And again, going back to when somebody does something just for the because of it, as if someone decided to intentionally keep a part-time job that is minimum wage because it has flexibility and mobility, and they can move from town to town to town to town to town and see the world. And that's what they want. They want to be able to be mobile. They want to be able to see things in life, see different towns, live everywhere, live in every state. And so they keep really easy, light work that they can go everywhere with, custodial, fast food. And people think lowly of them, think that they haven't got their shit together when really their priorities are different, or they work part-time specifically so they can dedicate most of their work for free. They work pro bono. They volunteer all the time, and people are like, why would you do that? Why would you just give your work away? Priorities are a little bit different. A little bit un-American in a way, to see success differently. This is individual. And if this kind of a thing is what you want in life, is the experience, then do the thing. Please do the thing. And yes, there will always be critics. Even if you were fantastic right off the bat and you had the best equipment and you were naturally gifted, you were the best rock climber, you were an exceptional lawyer. And why did I use lawyer? Everybody hates lawyers. Lawyers are awesome. Nothing against lawyers. But you were exceptionally gifted and perfect at all the equipment right off the bat, and you didn't put anything out until it was perfect. You didn't put yourself out there. You didn't try that thing until it was perfect, until you had spent all your money and realized that you really didn't even like it. No. That you had spent all your money and you were perfect. There would still be people who would find fault with you. Their life is their life. Your life is your life. Enjoy your life. Those that matter don't mind. Those that mind don't matter. That's really hard to get your head around for a while. It's important to pay attention to constructive criticism. Yeah. On all levels. Personally, in your hobbies, if you start to share them. But be aware what's constructive and what's not. It's your life, it's your morals, it's your prerogative. And yes, I'm putting my prerogative out there in the world, but I'm an agoraphobic. I'm socially awkward. In a way, this is practice. I mean, you can tell by my camera presence how socially awkward I am. I've hidden behind Facebook for years as a way to keep in contact with people. This lets go of anxieties. This dives headlong into the world. I'm really putting myself out on a limb, and it's play, and it offers so much in so many ways to me. I enjoy this. Find things around your house. If you're trying to clear out your house, I'm sure you've got things there, projects that you've been planning to do. That's why you've been saving the crap. And do them. Start them. Never let fear hold you back. That whole saying, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, is true. Never let the opinions of others and what others think are important hold you back. Never let not having the best of the best, not having all your ducks in a row, not having it all figured out. Every expert started as a beginner. You just dive headlong. You'll figure it out as you go, and so will everybody else. And nobody is gonna like everybody. It's okay. And you don't have to spend money. Use what you have. You don't have to be on YouTube. You don't look around your house, find something. You don't have to invest a lot of money. If you are interested, you think you might want to sail. You might want to go kayaking. There are places, there are things you can borrow and loan. Biking. Try things. Right now, I am using a non-functioning phone, but it has a video on it. As I mentioned earlier, I have a mood light for my mental health, and that's what I use because my apartment is very, very dark, to be brightly lit. If I didn't have that, I'd probably pull out my camping spotlight and give that a go. And beyond that, I have a computer that is quite old and barely supports YouTube basic uploading. And so my editing is, as you've noticed. But I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I just enjoy it so much. And I'm so glad. I feel so free. I feel so free. And I'm also the type of person that intends to keep a low level of work for my income because I don't need much means. I need portability. Eventually, not only do I want to get out of my house, I want to get out in the world, all of it. I want to be able to travel. I would love to live in my RV, that I don't have, but an RV and just move from place to place to place to place, picking up this work, volunteering all over the place, trying every career I've never had time to try, and just do that. Volunteer, spend my life volunteering and live like a pauper because of the experiences I get to have. Because I'm starting to begin to understand what makes me happy. When you understand what makes you happy, the criticism bothers you much less, and you're much less apprehensive to not do something because of preconceived notions of what success means, what is required of you, that you don't have the money, all these rationalizations. I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I wouldn't be good enough. A plan initiated imperfectly now is better than a plan initiated imperfectly never. Another quote that I can't remember where it came from. That one came from Thadia. So I hope that sort of helps why I'm doing this. Just because, and why it's not always so good. My equipment, awesome, but I love it. It's mine, and I enjoy this, and it's bringing in my mind so many other possibilities. So figure out what you love and be creative and start it right now. Like, not tomorrow. Like, look around your house, find what you got, and just go. You don't know till you do. And really identify what your priorities are, not what culture's priorities are, that will proof you from criticism and the judgments of others about the direction of your life and the things that you're doing with your time. Learn yourself. And really, I start to identify what's making you happy and what's not, and run with those things. But you don't need any more than what you've got lying around to begin. Even if you just start reading about it, just begin. Easy, little, cheap, confident, happy. Go. Good morning. I gotta go.